Amanda said, I'm Charles McCaffrey, Director of Veteran Business Outreach Center Community Business Partnership, which is a nonprofit under George Mason University. So I'm going to talk just a little bit about the resources that we have here locally, or if you leave the area, the resources that you're going to find basically around the U.S. that are available to you, and then talk a little bit about starting points. I'm a Navy veteran. Did a career, both enlisted and officer, in the field of cryptology. After I left the service, doing government contracting for both a large and small defense contractor. I had done some entrepreneurial things. I had started a restaurant with a business partner of mine, and I really enjoyed that. So at one point I was doing government contracting during the day and restaurant owner at night. And I can tell you I really enjoyed the restaurant more than I did the government contracting work. So after the second layoff, I was like, so I'm going to go do this small business thing some more. So if any of you have ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talks a little bit about the four cash flow quadrants. So there's being an employee, being self-employed, so single, solo entrepreneur, there's being a business owner, and then there's being an investor. I do really enjoy doing the small business aspect of things. I've started a couple of businesses of my own, and I've helped hundreds of small business owners start and grow their business as well. So I was part of this organization called Community Business Partnership, or I should say I still am. And a couple years ago, we got the opportunity to apply for, and we won a grant to become a Veteran Business Outreach Center. So we are a resource partner of the SBA, Small Business Administration. So Community Business Partnership, we're a little unique in that we've got 5 centers under one roof. So we've got a lot of resources as a one-stop shop in Northern Virginia here. So we have a Women's Business Center, or a WBC, you'll hear that term quite a bit. A Small Business Development Center, SBDC, and then the VBOC. And the way we divide up the work, if you will, is the Women's Business Center works with any business owner, pre-startup to about 2 years in business. And so all the classes are really focused on feasibility analysis, writing your business plan, and doing your initial execution of it. The SBDC then picks up at 2 years. And it's a lot more one-on-one counseling, but we also focus on maybe you've been a small business operating out of your home, and now you're looking to move into commercial space. How do you do a lease negotiation? Maybe you're bringing on employees for the first time, so how do you put together a recruiting program, benefits program, payroll, all those things. And then just access to capital, which we work very closely with we have a business finance center. And I'll tell you a couple things that we got going on with that as well. So then the VBOC is a little unique in that I'm normally not in the office. Our primary mission through the SBA is to teach a class called Boots to Business. Some of you may have heard of Boots to Business, may have even attended it. So we do Boots to Business on the military installations. I say we teach the Boots to Business class. It's a 2-day workshop on the military installation. We teach here just down the road at the Barden Education Center, so it's maybe a half a mile. And then we also teach up at Belvoir and Walter Reed. We were there last month, so we'll probably be back in June to teach there. And then we've got about 20 other military installations in the area that we teach. And the program is broken into 2 parts. There's the 2-day introduction, so a bit of a fire hose on aspects of starting a business. But we really are more concerned with just kind of the first steps of determining feasibility of the business, and then the resources follow on to that. We also do a program called Reboot, so it's Boots to Business Reboot. Folks who had already left the service and maybe left the service 30 years ago. Did some time in the military, did a career, and now we're thinking about starting their own small business. They were saying, hey, we'd really like a program like Boots to Business out in the community. So we do that several times a year out in the community, and it allows us to tailor things a little bit. So last year we did one called Boots to Agribusiness, where we talked about rural development, farming, urban farming, opportunities like that. So we can do something like that specific to government contracting. We've done events with food trucks. You name it, we can tailor it. So that's predominantly what we do. And I was actually just running the numbers to finish up our report. We did 47 of those last year. So if you take out Christmas and Thanksgiving, we basically were teaching at least one of those courses a week, someplace in our territory, in addition to the other classes that we offer. The center itself then offers training and counseling on a variety of subjects. So once you may have gone through Boots to Business and got the introduction, we have classes on how to put together your marketing plan, how to put together your financial plan, how to options for funding and access to capital, business credit score, personal credit score, you name it. We have a free orientation that you can come in about every 2 weeks. We offer that. It's a 1-hour orientation, talks about the different programs that we have. So then the other two pieces outside of the SBA Resource Partners is we have a business finance center, which can help you with both your personal finances and your business finances. When you're first starting out in business, your personal finances are your business finances. So maybe improving your personal credit score, getting your checking accounts, banking accounts, all that squared away so that you're ready to start a business. And then we are basically a full service incubator as well. So we have office for space for about 12 businesses that are there. Basically, they have a lease with us to operate the business. Plus, they have access to us as counselors in all of our training. And then we have a little over 300 what we call virtual clients. So they may be home-based businesses, but for one reason or another, they use a service within our organization. So maybe our mail service, maybe you don't want your business mail coming to your home, so it comes to our location. You can come by and pick it up, or we can forward it on to you. We have training rooms, conference rooms, office spaces, all available at basically ad hoc, if you will, or a la carte when you need them. So instead of having to go out and find a conference room that you have to rent for a month at a time, you can rent it for a couple of hours from us. If you are able to attend the Boots to Business, like I said, we've got them going on here at Fort Belvoir. We've got them up at Walter Reed. If you're someplace else in the area, I can connect you with the, typically it's for the Army, it's the Soldier for Life program. Is the folks who register that, but if you're someplace else, let me know. I have all the contacts for the military installations. The other piece after the 2-day is there's a 6-week and an 8-week online portion through Syracuse University and Mississippi State.
You tie in with them, okay.
We do, and there's no time limit on that. So, a lot of us, I left the service, worked for 3 years before I started my business. And so I would still be eligible 3 years later to take the Boots to Business. I think by the end of this year, we will have had over 100,000 veterans go through the program in 4 years.